Before you watch this video, go down, subscribe, turn on notifications. Okay, so we're going to kick things off with a little bit of foam rolling. I do like foam rolling if I find it really helps me loosen up the muscles and get a little blood flow to them. Yeah, stretching is really important. A lot of people don't really do it, but it can prevent injury. And obviously injuries, it's not good at all. So I think, so then I'm going to drink some water. So a tip that I found really useful is to leave a quarter of your pre-workout in the bottle and then fill it back up with water so that you can get a little bit more over time, and that helps keep me energized for long periods of time. So then we're going to go into a 20 kilo no weight, just a bar squat, and I did this for about 6, 7, 8 reps, I think. Looking back at it, it's great to see how fast the bar's moving. But yeah, obviously it's really important to warm up and start with no weight. So I did actually do 10s, but it was just another set. It was a little bit boring, so I just decided to cut it out. So here you can see I'm going. This is 60 kilos on the bar at the moment. No belt, no knee straps. So yeah, this moves pretty well actually. Yeah, so I find that doing less reps for squats is better for me. And now, so you're going to see, I'm going to move on to 70 kilos, I believe this was. And I did for 2 reps, and I could have got another rep in, but it did start to feel quite slow, so I just I stopped it there before I failed. So yeah, here we have a moving shot. I'm doing 60 on the bar, and yeah, it looks quite good looking back on it now. So I believe, yeah, I did that for about 4 reps. Move on to deadlifts. So for deadlifts, I like to use the empty bar just to stretch and get the movement in. And then you're going to see me, I'm going to progress up to 70 kilos. And I'm going to do what I did very similar to squats, where I'm going to pyramid up. So yeah, I like to use the big bumper plates. And then I'm going to put 10 more on. And you'll also notice I've put my deadlift socks on. And I find that deadlift socks are really great because you can scrape your shins sometimes, because the idea is to get the bar in as short a travel distance as possible. So I put my deadlift socks on. Here you can also see I've put my belt on as well as my straps. The belt's just the best thing for lower back, and the straps help with grip. I'm not really training deadlifts for grip anyway, or any powerlifting meet or anything. But yeah, here's my top set. It's with 120 kilos, and it felt really good, and it looked like the weight moved fast, and my back did not arch too much. But yeah, so then we move on to glute drives. Now glute drives are great, but the most important thing with glute drives is not to load up as heavy as you can. It's to squeeze your glutes at the top. So as you go up, you're going to want to squeeze them together at the top, and then slowly bring the bar down, and then you're going to want to explode up. And that's really great for explosive movements like jumping. So I did about 10 reps. And all right, so then we move on to the leg press drop set. Now I love doing leg press drop sets. It's so great to be able to destroy your legs. Now obviously I did do some weight before this. However, it's a little bit repetitive, so I've just filmed the drop set and time lapsed it. I do most of my training to failure, so until I can't do anymore. I just find that that's the best. It gives me the best feeling afterwards, and it's also great for muscle growth as well. So after that, we move on to hamstring curls. Now I like to do these with one leg. That means that you don't have to use as much weight, and also if you have like an imbalance, so you can see here my left leg is I can't get it down as far as I can get my right leg, and that's because my left leg's not as strong as my right. I'm actually right-footed. So yeah, you can see I'm able to get the full range of motion with my right foot. But then we move on to leg extension. So leg can be a
Extension.
really difficult one to get right, especially with the positioning, because there's so many different ways to put it. But again, I do it with one leg, and the main focus here is to squeeze the quads at the top. So next up, I move on to bench press. Now, this isn't really normal. It's not part of a leg split, but being at the gym is just about having fun for 99% of people. So if you're not having fun, you're not going to go. So I felt like doing some bench press. It turns out it actually paid off really well. I was able to set a new PR. So, but I still obviously did the proper thing, because the worst thing you can do is go and have fun, but then also not warm up properly and then put on stupid high weights that you can't really lift, and then you get injured from having fun. So you can still see here, I still pyramid up properly. So I used a zero. I used a bar with no weight, uh, and then I put on tens. I didn't bother filming that. And then I put on 20s, which you can see here. So that's 60 kilos, something like 6 or 7, 8 reps. I can't remember. And then I go up to my 1 rep max at the time. I didn't really realize it was my 1 rep max. I thought 80 was, but actually it's 70. So if you watch this here, there's a little bit of assistance from Malik, but I'd say I'm taking about 95% of the weight, and I'm able to do it for 3 reps, which that was really great, and I felt really good afterwards, as you can see from the pose. And then I'm going to cool down with some light cycling for about 10 minutes, and the cycling helps to reduce muscle soreness on the day after. But yeah, guys, so that's a leg workout split. If you want to see more videos, drop a like. I will be posting footage from the videos first on my Instagram, and that is dargs_, so DARGS_. That's a great place to be if you want to see stuff first. Get motivated. Okay, so I'll see you guys then.